Hi guys, guess what time it is? It's time for another rambly, I just heard a crash, pregnancy update. I'm going to try and do this quickly. I don't know. We'll see. You know, I say that every time and you know it's not quick, so don't listen to me when I say that. It is Wednesday. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. My big two are out front, so I'm watching them. And then my little one is downstairs watching Paddington for the bazillionth time. She loves that movie. So, and I've got freshly brewed coffee because I've just been in a coffee mood lately. So anyway, oh, it's hot. Don't mind the lighting. I'm sorry. I'm doing this at like 7:45 at night, so the sun is getting ready to set, and it's over there, which I guess to you guys would be over there. Ty's outside like, Mom, what are you doing? Hold on. I'm making a video. Just ignore me. He's like, what? He was down there staring at me through the window because I've got my window wide open to get the light. Anyway, I am 37 and 3 days today, so I'm super excited that I am term. I guess I've read a couple places where you're not full term until 39 weeks. But then I read that, yes, you are full term at 37 weeks. So I don't know. But if the baby came tonight, then it would be okay, I guess. I don't know. So it's not coming tonight. Don't worry. Let's see. Had my appointment yesterday. My blood pressure was good. In the last week, and I think I probably said this. That's so weird. I think I probably said this in my 36 week because it was so late. I only had like 1 or 2 real contractions, and I think I did mention that now that I'm saying it out loud again. But I haven't had any since then. I've just been Braxton Hicks and super crampy and, yeah. But that's about, and exhausted and barely moving and not wanting to move. But anyway, baby was good. I did see the nurse practitioner again, the one that I really don't like, but I think we're okay. I think we'll get along and I can do it for 2 more weeks because this time she was not super weird. It was not super weird. I kind of was nervous when she walked in because it was my first cervical check. But she was totally cool. Baby's heart rate was, I'm measuring where I'm supposed to be this time. She didn't say anything about being any bigger, so that's good. Or smaller, so that's good. Baby's heart rate was 145. She told us the number this time. So I think she's getting used to being in the office. Like, I think that's just it. She was not used to being in the office. So she told us the number. It was 145. Measured me. I measured where I'm supposed to be. Oh, cervical check. Duh, like the biggest thing. That was kind of weird. She, I was already laying back for you get stripped from the waist down. This is probably TMI if you're a male, I'm sorry. But get over it. And I had John and the girls with me, so John was there too, so it wasn't too weird. But you get stripped from the waist down, you lay down on the table, she does the measuring, she does the Doppler, and then she puts on a glove, and they do your cervical check. And my cervix is a very, 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 very anterior, which means it's not in the middle where it should be. It's more up closer to my pubic bone. So at first she could not find it, and I was thinking, well, that just means it's still super high. I haven't progressed. It's still super high. You can't reach it, and she was looking for it pretty darn good. And she was about to give up, and all of a sudden she was like, oh, there it is. And she goes, it's right there. It's not high up. It's just super, super, super forward, anterior. It's not where you would expect it to be. And she goes, and you're about 2 to a 3 and 80% effaced, and that is definitely a head. Don't. He just threw the ball at the window. And I was like, okay, like, woo. So she goes, next week when you come in, maybe mention to them that your cervix is very anterior so they don't have to go looking for it. And I was like, I will, because that was kind of, oh my. So yeah, 2 to 3 centimeters. Hold on. Stop it. He kept throwing it. It's very hard when this ball is hitting the window. So 2 to 3 centimeters dilated, 80% effaced. She said I'm still at a -3, but she definitely could feel the head. So baby's down there, just not enough yet to be anything but a -3. So whatever, that's cool, that's fine. I am just excited, guys. I am just excited that I'm a 2 to a 3, because usually I don't get past a 1. I think maybe with Brooke I got to a 2, but it was like a 1 to a 2. It wasn't a 2 to a 3. So I'm super excited that I'm at a 2 to a 3, because that means I'm progressing and my uncomfortableness is paying off. And of course now it's like, we'll see you next week unless you go into labor. And I'm like, as much as I want to go into labor, and I've talked about going into labor myself, and I want to, I don't want to. I'm so scared I'm going to go into labor and not know that it's labor. Like, I don't know. So, yeah. But we'll see. We'll see. You know, she said, you know about the contractions. You know, if your water breaks, you go straight to the hospital. And I kind of feel like I really hope my water doesn't break, because the only time my water has broken by itself, the baby came 10 minutes later, which was Phoebe. I had labored for 7.5 hours, and then, well, like 7 hours and like 50 minutes, and my water broke, and Phoebe was here 10 minutes later. So I really hope my water doesn't break. I have a friend who, that's the first thing that happens, is she'll be kind of crampy, but not to anything serious, and then her water will break, and then she'll go have a baby in a couple hours, like 4 or 5 hours. But I really hope that I labor first, so I know what's going on before I end up having a baby at home. So yeah, baby looked good. Baby's still head down. I am still having Braxton Hicks and cramps. And yesterday, after that cervical check, we got home and I sat down and ate some lunch. And then John went to work for a couple hours. And I got up to come outside and I could barely walk. I was hurting so bad. I could barely walk. It was so awful. It was just horrible. And then I sat out on the bench and crocheted and looked at baby names for a while. Because we still don't have a boy baby name. We have a girl. We're pretty sure about a girl name, but we still do not have a boy name that we're like totally in love with. So I looked at baby names for a while, and as long as I was sitting, I was okay. But as soon as I like stood up and tried to walk, I was hurting so bad. So finally, for like rest time, the big kids were watching TV, and Phoebe came upstairs and watched Sesame Street, and I laid down, and then I was pretty okay. But it was awful after that cervical check, and I'm thinking, I hope she didn't accidentally do something. I hope she didn't accidentally send me into labor. Like, I hope she didn't, I don't know. I was kind of freaking out, but it stopped, and today I've been better. I can't bend over. I feel bad because I'm actually asking the kids, like, can you please pick that up for me? Please, I'm sorry. I would do it, but I don't want to. Like, you have no idea. If I get down there, I might not get back up. So, yeah, I can no longer sleep on my back. I have to be on a side, either my left side or my right side. I cannot be on my back flat. And of course, I haven't been on my stomach for a very long time. So I'm hoping I'm progressing by myself. I'm hoping we go, of course, I'm going to do my checklist video. I promise I'm going to do it right after this one. Because John has been super helpful, like yesterday and today, with getting baby stuff. But yeah, what else? I got my first box of newborn diapers. I got them off Amazon because they were running a special and had a coupon, and then subscribe and save, and a box of 128 Pampers newborn diapers came out to be like $17. So I grabbed that, and so now I have the diapers. I'm going to pack the diaper bags, and John did the car seats today. The van is all ready to go. We've got the car seat carrier ready. The kids are all switched around and anchored in. We got the bassinet put up, but I realized I don't have the mattress pad or the skirt or the canopy for it. So when we're down at my grandparents', I have to look for it. I've got the swing put together. Like, we're slowly getting there. But John's kind of pushing me, because if I had it my way, I wouldn't have any of this done. I'd just be like, oh, we can do it next week. That's fine. And John's like, no, we really need to get it done just in case. Just in case. Because you don't want to end up having the baby, like going into labor, having the baby, and then coming home and having to do everything. So I'm like, okay, I guess so. But I feel kind of like a slacker, because I notice like people, pregnant women on YouTube and Instagram and stuff, have all of their stuff done by like 30 weeks. You're like 34 weeks and you have your hospital bag already packed. And I'm like, no, no. I'll pack it on my way to the hospital or something. Not really, but I usually have it done by 39 weeks, but I think we're going to have it done sooner, because I'm more progressed at 37 weeks this week than I've ever been at 41 weeks. So maybe this will be the baby that comes on their own. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to end it here. Baby was good. I'm doing okay. I'm doing pretty much normal for a pregnant lady, you know. So, I just can't wait. We saw an itty bitty at the donut shop this morning, and I want it in my arms. No more tummy. But we'll see. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you want to see the next video I put up, which is hopefully going to be my checklist video at some point. And I will talk to you all in my next video or update or whichever one you watch. I don't care. I'll see you later. Bye.